Okay, here's just a simple example showing the difference between relative and absolute cell reference. So let's just pretend I want to write a formula here where I'm adding these two numbers together. So I say equals this, highlight the cell, plus this. Now, the default for Excel is relative cell reference. Now let me show you what I mean by that. So if I highlight the cell and grab this grip in the lower right corner, it's called a grip, and slide it down and let go, did you notice what happens there? What I'm doing is I'm extending this formula, which says B2 plus C2, to these other cells. But look what happens as I slide down. It assumes that when I copy this formula down to my many rows, that I want to add these two numbers, and then these two numbers, and then these two numbers together. That's the assumption. So as I look all the way down here, what do I have? B11 plus C11. Okay? Well, it doesn't have to be like that. Although the default is to relative cell reference, Excel can be set up to do what's called an absolute cell reference. Okay? So let's do the same thing again. Now I'm going to say equals, same thing, this plus this. Notice naturally my number's the same. Okay? But imagine instead of copying this formula, so I'm adding these two pairs, what if I just wanted to add B2 to each of these? So what I could do in my formula is if I add dollar signs, and I can go Shift 4, and add these dollar signs in front of B2. Whoops. Notice the number didn't change, okay, but the formula did slightly. So what happens now? When I grab the grip and pull down to copy, notice these numbers are different. Why are they different? Because now this cell, B2, is locked in. It's an absolute cell reference. So what I'm doing is I'm adding B2, but I'm adding B2 to each of these. So in other words, I locked B2 down. It's the absolute cell reference, and I'm adding it to all the rows as I go down. Well, I hope you enjoyed this simple Excel tip. It's not elaborate, it's pretty easy to learn, but tips like this can certainly make your life easier. And I want to let you know too, if you're interested in coupling your Excel knowledge with fundamental business skills, I want to tell you about one of my newest Udemy classes titled The Basic of Business Accounting. Udemy provides a fantastic online learning platform, The Basics of Business Accounting. This class, very low cost, that starts at ground zero and teaches you everything you need to know to a certain level about business accounting. I cover all the fundamental concepts like assets and equity and liabilities and the main financial statements. I teach how to read and interpret those financial statements, and I get into a little bit more advanced topics like deferred revenue and accrual accounting and things like this that you'll learn along the way. So if you want to advance your career, I couldn't imagine a better combination than Excel and accounting. Click the link below. I'm offering the class through this YouTube video for only $9.99. You'll gain lifetime access to over 2 hours of video-based instruction, plus templates, plus extra, and you can always send me an email too, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll support you through your learning process. Lifetime access to over 2 hours of video, and it's chock full of information, everything you need to know to get started. Keep learning Excel, learn business skills, combine them. It'll advance your career. It'll do wonders for you. Thanks for taking a look at this Excel tip, and keep your eyes open for more to come.